Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Wanted Canyon to play Talia so that he could play Yone. But it is going to be the Lissandra, a far more consistent choice. That one is going to be locked away right at the last second. And so far into the last second, it was more than a second. Yeah, Bandage Shot's going to connect onto the center here. Kellen not quite level 6. Doctor not even level 5, as that is the flash from SamD. Easily picking up the first blood. That was the effort that he put in at level 1, rewarded as Canyon was trying to find that blue buff, but instead, he's just going to find death. Onfleek cuts him down, and Dudu had the priority on the top side. Are we watching an upset here again, Wolf?
It could be. I mean, he had prior top side as well as the blasting one with it. So a lot of extra AP for him early on in the game. He does a ton of damage and is going to be great for mid-game fights if we are to group for one, of course.
Yeah.
Well played.
It was definitely well played by Onfleek, but a bit greedy there from Canyon. Is speaking of which, we're looking here towards the bottom side again. Devour this time will be available as Kellen. He is level 7, sorry, but it's not going to be enough to save his center. Onfleek moves on forward, and this is just even more snowball in this mid lane. As all right, Weaver's well going to come down as well, as Vista is just getting bullied. He does try to keep himself alive for as long as possible, but it is not going to work out as Kellen eats the Grey House. SamD still dancing through, and there are a lot of sticks in this Tom Kench. They get pulled out, and he is destroyed. Now, Dr. looking for SamD, and they'll take it. It's a double kill now, as well as Onfleek turns into the Tom Kench in order to escape. Great cannon barrage lead over tools as well in things like the Lissandra and this center as well with the infinite scaling, as the Drake is just going to be stolen here. Karis dashing forward. Everfrost is going to be there, but threaded volley still does a fair bit of work. Showmaker claws his way out. Heartbreaker is going to come in, and Showmaker has to ult to make sure that he stays alive. Onfleek tanks the turret forever. The charm is fantastic, and finally, Showmaker will actually go down.
After so many resources is online.
Yeah, Onfleek taking a bit of damage. Threaded volley comes through as Shirley going to be knocked around a little bit here with the seismic shove, but she'll still be able to get her skull into the turret and break it down.
How much success he's had with this champion is Karis.
He's diving for this one. Charm will connect as Doctor trying to keep Canyon alive. Dawning Shadow comes in, and now the center needs to get out of there. Exhaust onto the Ahri as Kellen is going to keep Canyon alive. SamD trying to dance around this one. Noguri trying to get in there as Vista is going to survive, but the Ahri not so lucky. Doctor as well has already fallen to the north of the fight. As now Dudu dashing forward. He's so close to the Nabaras. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Canyon, of course, has ult, and it can try to rush over there as he is now, but it's not going to be in time.
Yeah, not going to be able to grab it. Now Showmaker is in trouble. He has no ultimate available, but the Amumu is going to be taken down. It's a double kill. Canyon is just gigantic. All he needed was to go back and get that second item, I guess, Wolf, as now Onfleek is running for the hills. And all right, we thought that Showmaker was the AP carry of this game. That is absolutely not the case. And Canyon is huge.
There's only two ways that this goes for Canyon too, because I was watching him, you know, coming out of base. So I was like, all right, he's channeling his ultimate. Can he get there in time? The answer was yes and no. To stop the Drake, which was the original plan, you know, to then try to force a fight around it, he was not there in time for that. But to scoop up 2 additional kills to go up to 4, yes, he absolutely was. Now he's got 10 stacks on this Dark Seal. He's got so much money. He was like, yeah, I gotta put my Zonias on too. Meanwhile,
in the meantime, SamD is going to just get obliterated by the cannon barrage behind his turret. This Baron buff is already doing work as Dudu's going to come on over. Yeah, he's going to need to put out some of these fires that have been lit on Summoner's Rift. And Hanwha Esports were ahead for a few moments in the early game, but they're going to have to remember those times fondly, Wolf, as Damwon Kia are now in full control.
Void Staff is going to be the next item here for Canyon.
More money. So far, the Baron power play is 2.7.
I love, too, the way that Damwon Kia knows how they've all rotated up to the top of the map. They're expecting that perhaps Hanwha Esports don't like this turret and inner push, and they're going to try to punish. And so they could actually trap them there with Showmaker having his ult available in Claw and things like this. If they actually committed to stopping the push, they could have easily just collapsed. Because they do not, they're like, cool, we'll take another turret. Thanks for the extra inner gold. And we still have our power so much. And also on the other side of that bush is the most damage in the game.
Oh dear. Well, that is a dead Gnar, everyone.
That was very...
He was served to the Tom Kench. Did you see that? He was
yeah.
just shooped back in, and the Tom Kench's open maul was there.
Felt like roadkill, man.
Yeah.
You just got ran over.
Yeah, it was not it. Not like we were playing that burnout game. Anyway, this Baron is going to be a bit closer to a 50-50 as OnFleek Heartbreakers. It steals the Baron! Okay, well, he is going to die for it, but can Damwon punish the rest of these Barons?
Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, or are they going to stay there as, oh my goodness, Canyon, you are just without fear, aren't you?
Careful as Hanwha Esports committing this heavy against Cannon Barrage, Talia's Weaver's Wall. They're just going to trade, though, this goal for a turret. And I think Damwon, maybe they could have punished here, but why risk it when you're going to get the winning play from getting this Mountain Soul, which is going to be way more valuable than an inner turret.
And there's no, like, the Cannon Barrage was obviously going to be used there to clear out that wave and deny the inhibitor turret. And if Hanwha Esports are able to take this, then it might be all right, but they're setting up for a potential play here from Damwon. Canyon already in position, and look at these threaded volleys. Dudu is supposed to be tanky, but it does not work. It's a big Gnar into the wall, and they do manage to find the Talia, but is it going to be enough to win them the fight? As OnFleek does turn into a Talia, gets some work done there as Nogari's trying to move his way out of this one. Okay, the resets are coming in, and now OnFleek's turned into everyone on Damwon Kia's side, and now he's going to break the heart of Doctam as well. That Viego play was just amazing, but Doctam's still looking to try and grab him here. Can he win the 1v1 as the stun will land? And OnFleek will complete the ace for Hanwha Life, and the game is over.
Hanwha Life Esports pushed mid. Cannon Barrage denied their push. They pushed towards the top side of the map, and Damwon Kia are like, okay, I couldn't catch you mid, I couldn't stop you there, but I will trap you on the top side of the map. But Canyon gets a pick and sacrifices his life. The whole time, Duckdom is not there. He's not there for the fight until it's too late.
They're not
great for controlling the Baron, but without Showmaker being able to enter, they can actually start this now.
Yeah, Damwon needs to be careful as now Canyon, it's your turn. He jumps off a little bit late, gets into the backline, finds Vista, but he does have a stopwatch. It buys some time. The Baron was secured though, and now Hanwha Life are trying to get out with it still up and available. Samdi not going to have access to it, but he does take the center with him as now Dudu running away. OnFleek there as well. One of them will survive at least.
Again, to teleport to anything like that, he's just going to have to claw in, and they have no vision here whatsoever. They're completely blind.
Canyon is maxed out. He has max items. Kellen is just going to walk into the enemy team, trying to buy time and space. There's the Weaver's Wall to break up the team. Frozen Tomb comes forward immediately. The Callista explodes. Karis looking for the backline, dashing around, finding the angles. The Tom Kench goes down. Vista goes golden, but Canyon is doing so much damage. He will get taken out, though. Dudu goes golden as well. Doctam right from the edge is going to find the Dawning Shadow, but it's too late to keep the Talia alive.
Walk back doesn't have teleport. Vista, of course, ultless as well. This is such a crazy game state.
Oh my goodness. All right, OnFleek's going to find Doctam though. Does have the blast cone, but he takes OnFleek with him. There's a barrel. OnFleek wants it, and they'll take down the center. Now Showmaker coming around the side. Nogari has to flash as OnFleek is going to possess the center. Continue battling, man.
Gnar there, you know, Dudu is ready to set up a Gnar bar and potentially turn that. But if you walk away,
they're just not even going to fight for it. Cannon Barrage is going to come in, and that is going to be the Callista that secures it.
If you walk away as Damwon
for another minute and a half, as Hanwha do not have Baron anymore. That's going to be coming up in that minute and a half as well. So they should be able to use this to claim sole vision control towards that Baron pit, and they want to make sure that they're all coordinated and they can all dive in without that answer, as there is the beautiful seismic shove as in goes Showmaker, fights everyone, and then ults himself. The Ari immediately just gets destroyed, and Dudu has a celebratory Gnar, but it does not do anything at all. Samdi will get devoured, and Hanwha Life, it was such a valiant effort, but Damwon Kia in the end will win the last team fight and take the victory. Vista, he'll destroy as many minions as possible, and he will go golden. It's a beautiful little golden cup, but he'll still be taken down. The center gets the last kill. Damwon Kia will march down mid, but man, they had to work for it.
They had to work super hard, but Hanwha Life Esports were desperate. They were trying to force there around that inhibitor control as Baron was set up. They were trapped. They were caught between a rock and a hard place, as we love to say here on the LCK. But they lined up like pins, and the bowling ball that was Showmaker and Canyon together just completely sealed them in. The fight was over in seconds. Damwon Kia, great engage. Canyon 8-3 and 9 this game.
Yeah.
Absolute god on the Talia. Pick we rarely see, but when it's Canyon who's piling it, we know we can trust it. Damwon Kia in a 35-kill game. We'll take it in the end.
You can imagine that even with